So hi, I'm John. Put out a video a little while ago that I bought a Promaster 2500 159. I'm going to do a conversion. I threw in sort of the things that were going to go into the van. I'm just in the process of driving around, picking things up. I got to go pick up my sheep's wool for the insulation here this week. I've already got my 23 gallon water tank. Got some of the electrical parts, the wiring. A buddy of mine is going to do the welding for the roof rack. Made a design, see how that goes. I've picked up the clamps because Promaster comes with 4 attach points already on the ceiling for the roof rack, which is pretty handy. Anyway, that's sort of what this video is going to be about, is just why I chose Promaster over the Sprinter and the Transit. There's lots of videos out there that have all the specs. You know, how wide it is, how tall it is, engine power, tire size, front wheel, rear wheel drive, why, and this and the other thing. And they're great. They're amazing. And a lot of the stuff in there is the reasons why I ended up with what I have. The basic, I think, most important for me was that the Promaster parts are far more accessible and far less expensive, and they're do-it-yourself install. It's a very common motor, the 3.6. It's in just about every car, Jeep out there. So it's easy to get parts. They're very easy to work on as far as the rotors, the brakes, the bearings, the U-joints. Again, very common, easy to work on. Whether you do it yourself or take it into somewhere to get it done, you can pretty much have anybody that knows something about vehicles be able to work on them. That was sort of my biggest choice for it and the Mercedes, because the Mercedes, everybody seems to talk to, it has to go to a dealer to be worked on. So it's a pretty high cost. Mercedes is a fantastic product. I'm sure it's super comfortable, drives really well. It is tall, considering I'm 6'2". It was a very, very close option. The width across the back was one of my other sort of deciding points. The Promaster is wider. Again, you can look at some video that's got the actual specs on it. 79 inches from outside panel to outside panel, which puts you pretty close to a regular 80-inch bed. If you get foam, you can shave a piece off. That's what I'm going to go. I'm going to go clean width at about 61 inches. The Transit I kind of took out completely, very quickly, just size, engine power, that sort of thing. For me, it just wasn't right. Short van at the 36-inch wheelbase, I think the Promaster comes in. Just a little too short. Great for a single person or a close couple. But for us, you know, we wanted a queen-size bed in it, and we wanted lots of storage, and we wanted to go out and, you know, spend a fair bit of time in it and be quite comfortable. We're probably going to put a few kilometers on it. So the 59-inch wheelbase. Didn't go with the extended. I'm reason a little more driver friendly, space friendly, etc. in the non-extended, but it certainly gives you more room than the 36. And one of the other big things was price point. Transit was comparable to the Promaster, but the Sprinter a good 25 to 30% more. So I'm going to end up with pretty much a finished product for nearly the price of just the Sprinter van. Promaster parts for the custom parts, like the swivel seats, the water tank, you know, a little harder to find, but they're definitely out there, and the price isn't that much different. Roof rack I did find, you know, for the type of roof rack I wanted, I found a little bit harder, but it seems pretty easy. Go to a welding shop, give them some plans, and you can get pretty much exactly what you want. But anyway, that was my reason for going with the Promaster 2500 159. All right, well, if you enjoyed that and want to see some more, just follow along, and it should be a few months of entertainment.